One of the things that the next thing I wanted to cover was payment structures and typical returns. So usually it's a fixed monthly interest payment on these kinds of notes. You're familiar with that, Amanda, but so let's say on this $100,000 note, you're going to get, let's say it's 12% interest, you're going to get $833 a month every month while the loan is out, but it's interest only at the end of the term, whether we decided it was 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months. At the end of that term, you're going to get the full $100,000 back. So you'd get the 833 for 6, 12, or 18 months, and then the $100,000 back is what the borrower needs to pay you. And so it's important when we originate these things, we want to know what their exit strategy is because we're trying to determine whether they can pay that money back at the time frame of 6, 12, or 18 months. Kind of important to know if they're going to be able to do that. If it doesn't look like they can do it, this deal's a pass. We don't want to get involved in that. We don't want to go to foreclosure. It's not fun. The idea is to help people, and foreclosure is a mess that you just don't want to be involved in if you can do it. It's one of my least favorite parts of doing this kind of business. I've told many people over the years, I don't want to make you this loan because, I see it as a failing loan. I'm gonna end up foreclosing on you. I don't want to do that. And they're looking at me like, well, no, I can make it. And I've seen so many people over my career that you can look at their financials. If you understand accounting, if you understand taxes, you understand all the things that are going on and their history, their job, what part of the economic community they're in, you can get a pretty good idea of whether they're going to make it or not. So I have in the past made people get a product like Aflac, where if they lost their job, the payments would be made on everything. Where they just begged me and begged me and begged me. I, came up with alternative solutions because I would just didn't, I knew I was going to, and I knew I was going to foreclose. And the thing that bugged me more than anything is these poor folks had saved for like 15 years and they saved up 40,000 bucks in 15 years. And they would lose all of that in a foreclosure. It'd be gone. So I just couldn't see doing it to them. So, I don't know. I don't want to be cruel to people. That's not my idea of doing this. I want to find good folks on both sides, both the investors and the borrowers. Let's see here. My next section is the key benefits.